Hello, I'm Josh Long. We haven't seen each other for a while, have we? Here in this GM prepless world for months on end. The world has just devolved into just chaos. Um, as such, we need to rein in that chaos. We're finally done with Top Guild, our Dungeon World mini break campaign that turned into this truck keeps on going. And now we are in it to win it back into God, not win it. But we're back into Godbound territory. We're going to be not streaming at the studio. We'll still do everything remote, but hopefully we figured out most of the kinks. As such, we can see last edited March 14th. Today is September 6th. That's almost exactly 6 months ago. So there's a lot of stuff we need to build up context-wise and figure out what the hell's going to happen. So looking at what did happen last time, potentially was they were taking on the project. And I believe one of the things that kind of came down to it is they got enough points after taking care of the Mundus ward that the Mummy Lord was taking care of. But Zadkiel Starcher they could actually circumvent because of how the point system worked. So it is what it is. We'll have to figure out what to do with Zadkiel Starcher, but I think they don't just fall or just bend over for them. But looking at more of what's going on, oh thank goodness, I left myself other notes. Pretty much what we're going to do is we're just going to allow them to kind of dictate what it looks like for taking over the project, and then kind of figure out what that is. Let's make a new session document. Session 14. So first things first. Let them kind of just say how success looks like. We will say that Zadkiel Starcher is MIA. So that'll be fine. So they took care of the Mummy Lord Rasix. I gave him a puzzle. There's a holy relic, a giant femur with etchings that never stay still. Oh, that was the Mundus Ward generator. What the project wanted to do was take over the 10. I'll just let that kind of drop off unless they bring it up. Now we get on to our next act of the game. So during this whole time, ideally, if this was a season that kept on going by itself, we would have been about halfway through, and everyone should be warmed up on what they're doing and how to play their characters. Ideally, if we didn't take this break, and we get up to it's heating up. It's like kind of get to where the rubber hits the road for Brimstone and kind of bring it into this hellscape stuff. So let's just copy all this stuff that my past self left. Shadow C64 gave some stuff as well. Let's look at this stuff. So one of the things is Hanzo Lanu, the red and blue dragons will come and fuck up from some shit. Milana has Polyphony. What's up with all the Underhill debts? So many lovers mourning. Many would think it's random, but I know what the heart wants. Do you know Soltis? He made his gone. He made his gone, and heard some people may have paid him a visit. If I get to date you, what does it take to change the answer? What if I could get you the juiciest secrets ever? Try to leverage Ezra. Change message. Oh, right. Gemtella, can you help? Winds up at home with his family and his wife, asking what he has been up to lately. He's crying about losing out on a position. The boy wants them to pay. Wait, the boy wants them to pay. Could be a kid. So it takes some ties to practice. Kid and coach, etc., involved at the field. Why has he not been at the church? Okay. Jennifer with SU, how to find new work, looking into the Order of Fire and Blood, and determining what portals are. Abyss with Iron Dragoon. Took it really hard, losing paladin status, trying to work its way into the Vanguard Light under Ultio. Let's look at these list of demigods. Got Polyphony, Soltis, still this weird one. We got Bow, Endurance, Showmanship, Steven, okay. Ultio, yeah. Demigod of Retribution, War, and Self-Defense. The Reckoning from Fate itself, forever consuming of blood and treasure, that may be never touched, known as Ultio. Okay. I think what we need to do is like, I think this is all good. Like, this is all good. We can use all this stuff of like hooks, kind of getting people back into the go of it. I'm trying to remember that, remind them like, oh, this is what, this game's all about. But I think we need to find some fronts to figure out like what be brewing. So let's go to our fronts. That'll stop right there. All these have been stopped, so let's make some new ones. What I really want in the long run is, so we're trying to send them to hell. So Brimstone. I think Brimstone wants. We're gonna mess up Brimstone. So bring. I don't remember. Nine Hells. Just tell me who owns. Oh, right, because they named it completely different stuff. See, Avernus. Oh, fancy. Oh, yeah, I forgot whatever in Avernus was going on from D&D 5th edition stuff. So this will be slightly odd. During the Blood War, echoed with marching of legions, devil's troops, etc., etc. Okay, cool. This is Baylor of Bator. Oh, power score. Oh, this is the current 5th edition. Okay, I need to go 3.5. Because it looks like they may have changed who rules hell in the 5th edition. Asmodeus, 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 Asmodeus. Dang it. So I have to ask Brother John. Bring ruler hell to Mauxferry. Let's see. I think they want to probably get some kind of ingredients. I think ingredients is like sacrifices. Be able to cast hell portals at will. Ceremony. Spelling. Care of business in hell. There's a war going on. Prepare the troops. Deploy. All right. That's one. What's another one? Let's go look at our factions. Or let's go look at our people. Got Milana. Who's next? There's Newark. I think we bring back this other front. Maybe they just don't care. I think the church should be trying to do something. So they had people die. I think they want to convert a faction. Is probably what they want to do. Because they're having real big issues. You know, they're having churn. They got moles going on. Actian has died. It's been a bad time. So what do? They need to amass more numbers. Where are my factions? So who would they amass? Someone that is powerful and brave and beautiful. No. Crystal Hammer would be interesting, but no. I think they probably go for... probably a fringe, right? What happens if they got the Forgotten Secrets? That would be interesting. So I should probably say who's doing this stuff too. So that'd be interesting to see if they want to stick their foot in like the biggest faction. Thinking probably of Forgotten Secrets, because then they're like, oh, we got the faction now that actually controls one of the most powerful weapons here that we know of. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Fronts. I need to go back to my factions. Bolster defenses and control one powerful weapons currently known. So how would they go about doing this? There's a few different ways. Try with diplomacy. Oh, maybe it's stage a what would they do? So if the church is like, oh, we want you, they're like, oh, completely stage a high level meeting to find common ground. So it's kind of prime. I'm like, hey, we're not too different. You believe in this, and we believe in this, and by this scripture, it means the same thing. Now, probably won't go very well, but is this kind of planting the seed? Like, okay, what do you want? Well, we just want to be friends and all that kind of stuff. Friends, blah 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 blah. Secure an artifact showing of peace. Secure an artifact to show goodwill. Stage a. Think of this from politics. It's like, oh, we just want to be friends. Here's his gift that we really mean it. In the background, they want to eliminate opposition. Position to any kind of takeover. So I think it's the eliminate opposition. They hire some people to attack them and defend them. Stage a attack. So it's like not stage. It'd be like identifying, securing other faction to attack them. Have the fight go down and save the day and roll in the rest. Okay, that sounds pretty messed up. Just gonna highlight this stuff. What else? What else? What do other factions want? I feel like these fronts are going to change as soon as they really get into hell. Maybe figure out hell fronts once we get there. I wonder if I just have enough to do what I need to do right now. I have 2 fronts. Got, I can do this. I can stage a meeting with Polyphony or Chimtella. Made his. I don't know what I meant by that. Don't really feel like doing that right now. My Chimtella might be worth it. I kind of feel like this first session is going to be like a warm up again of like trying to figure out what's going on. We have 2 fronts. So maybe more of the questions are like this. Breaking down these questions and asking them. Who put in place the brilliant trilliant? I think I was just asking questions this time. Does it look like taking over? What does it look like? Introducing. So like, what does it look like introducing new rulers? Who's really their ruler? Is it Milana? What is one of the actions you do with them? What information do you try to get from them? Why did you do this? kind of thinking of just a whole bunch of questions. I think I'm just going to mess them up. Talk. Gerlach, Newek. Do I not have Azrael? I do not have Azrael. Azrael. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Which we want to show what the change is. Is from takeover. Start talking about new front. Yup. Let's see. So this is gonna be like 1, 2. So is stealing something. Brimstone sees it. This comes before this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might come up a little short. We'll see. Pretty much, I wonder if the brimstone thing will be good enough. Between the brimstone stealing and hearing about this, they might have two things to kind of talk about. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, ideally we would have been halfway through. Everyone's in the groove, counting myself, and we would have been more on it. But yet again, this session is probably going to be more of reintroducing the game, freshening back up on those characters and the like. So it's going to make it a little weird. And so hopefully after kind of them getting back into it from this next session, we will get more into the regular kind of stuff that you're all used to. I think with that, I probably have enough. Hopefully. If not, this swing a little. All right. I want to thanks for everyone for watching the VOD, stopping on by, all that jazz. Thanks for supporting Geekspective, and I will see you all Saturday. Bye-bye.